Hey guys, my name is SENIAC and welcome back to another episode of Software Inc. Where guys, last episode we revamped the teams to enable us to work a little bit harder on some of the projects. We've got some really good teams right now. Let me just drop the walls. There we go. Redid the offices slightly, and we finally released some products after I don't know how long. iMessage got released, and it's turning over nearly 6 million a month. And we're actually getting really close to releasing the SENIboard 11 at this point, which hopefully is going to go so well. Now, this episode, there's a few things I want to do. I might port some of the older software. You guys have been suggesting I do that. The ones that are kind of like the SENIboard X, for example. If I ported that right now, I could sell it all over again. That would be crazy. That would be like legit crazy, considering how much money we made off that. But today I also want to start buying some of the other companies out. I gotta try and get rid of the competition. That's pretty much what I gotta do right now. Try and get rid of some of the competition. So we're gonna try and buy as many out as we possibly can. So if you guys enjoy this, want to see more Software Inc. in the future, then make sure you smash that like button down below. So, the SENIAC X, we're still doing support for this. I'm going to cancel the support. They might not like this, but we're just not selling the product anymore. We've, pretty much run out of customers to sell to. We'll keep the iMessage support right now because we are kind of doing some bits and bobs with it. What does this need to get to again, the SENIboard 11? 118, which are actually really close, and 65. Okay, so we only need 10 more coding units for this, which is pretty dope. So when we get a little bit closer, that's when I do some marketing. Okay then, so while they do what they've got to do, why don't we check out all the companies around right now? And there's a lot. There's definitely a lot. But the thing is, if I go for worth, I have 100 billion. Yeah, and I did say that right. 100 billion. So I could buy out a lot of these companies. So why don't we start, for example, with Fly Inc. They're the second most valued company. We do have nearly a 9% distribution. The products that they have right now, the one that's making them the most amount of money, if I can move it over, which they've pretty much sold out. They've sold to all their potential customers, but they've got a lot of money, so they can sit for a while before they release another one. But we're going to buy these guys out anyway, so details. And if I just, slowly buy all the stocks, boom. And I don't know whether I click on that one to buy it or I just initially just take it over. I can't remember how it actually works, so I'll come back to those in just a minute. We'll go for like one of the cheapest ones. For example, we'll go with Fancy Studios here, because they've got 2 products and they've made a little bit of profit. So, we'll buy. But if I buy everything here, have I got to buy? Yeah, I assume I do. Yep. Okay, so do you want to take over and its IP, or make it a subsidiary of your company? So a subsidiary is kind of like we take it over and it completely merge with us. Or if I do a subsidiary, they're like another department to the company, if that makes sense. I'm talking like I know what I'm talking about. Come on, we all know I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll try some. How much money do you wish to deposit? No, cancel. We'll just take them over. We've took them over right now, so they are now ours. So something I want to interest in as well, right? Because I got to spend like 30-something billion to take them over, the other company. Let me just take this Time Industries, for example. They've got no products just yet anyway, but I just want to see what happens. So we got 79.917. So if I buy, and then wait, well, I'm looking over here, aren't I? And if I buy this, okay, we can't buy it in its first year of existence. Fine. We'll go with these Beta Studio. All right, just checking the products. So 2 million. So yeah, the money does. Even though I buy the company, the money does disappear, which makes sense because you're giving it to the owner. We receive one right as well. So we're going to have to buy this big boy company here now, aren't we? Fly Inc. 34 billion. Damn, son. That's a lot of money, isn't it? Right, I'm going to buy them. Oh, it's a tough one. Boom. I just bought them. Received 4 stocks and the rights to 2 products in a takeover, which is good. It's pretty good. So our releases then, if I go with release date. So this one here, which is the one that made like loads of money, that's not ours. So you kind of move it over here. So we had this 1 million, Oprah Pro 2 million. Okay, what don't I recognize as my own name? This here processor, 29 billion. Oh boy. Released in 2009, which is a while ago. It was a while ago, but if you go to details, it's run out of potential customers. But this is all stuff that I could potentially port, because it already has the foundation to be able to sell. You see where this is going? This is going to be crazy. Anything else anyway? What's the biggest? Oh, hang on. Let me just change to the most profitable softwares. So that one's ours. Profit last month. So these that are not ours, making a little bit of money, which is good to see. Good to see. So maybe we should try and take over some companies where, you know, the products are making some money. Or should we just port those products now? I feel like we should port them. So the most profitable ones ever is the SENIAC X. So, oh, it's not oh no, it's not operating system dependent. So we can't port those, can we? Really? The Cineboard X, which is that? Can I port that? No! Okay, right. It doesn't work like that, guys. It doesn't work. I can port the full OS 1. But then again, it's probably easier to make my own one, isn't it? It really is. Right, anyway. So all companies, right? What we're going to do is, can I bring up multiple details for multiple companies? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy all the stocks, but not buy them out, if that makes sense. So done the 1, 2, 3, 4. Because these are brand new companies, if they do well, they're going to make me tons of money in the long run. Like a ridiculous amount of money. So Sick Inc. We've done those. Sick LLC, sorry. Fancy Breeze, we've done those. Cloud Show. Bye, bye, bye. Sick Studio. Bye, bye, bye. We've got the money to do this anyway. Some of them might not work out, and they probably will fold. So I'm just buying everybody else's stocks. But for the one, you might get that one that does so well. Oh, that's just jumping up and up and up. I think because I've increased their price of their company, it's just going up. So there's going to be a lot of them here that I've just bought out that don't appear on. It's going to be all confusing now, isn't it? It really is. Right, so now that we've done that, then let's take a look and see if we can do distribution deals for these guys. So they want 1%. I offer 4. They come back at 1.9. I'll say 2. They've accepted the offer. 2's better than nothing at the moment. So I say 7. They say 4. I say 5.4. They're not interested in our deal. Right, fine. Get out of here. Right, let's get some work done now then on our own stuff. So I feel like we need to release a new operating system at some point too. So accept all and close. I'm not gonna, you know. Apparently I'm heading for bankruptcy too. But that's only because I spent like 57 million on all those deals. I almost panicked then. I was like, what's going on? What's going on? But once the Cineboard 11 comes out, we should make tons of money. Like gazillions again. So we'll mention in a recent takeover. Yeah, I know. We took some companies over. Right, hosting deal, accept. Right, we're up to, we need to go 8 more coding units at this point. 8 more coding units, sir. We got another deal. Another hosting. Accept. Boy. Right, okay. So, we need to think about the next stage. Apparently we're still heading for bankruptcy, even though we made 11 million. So get out of here, boy. We ain't heading for bankruptcy. We're doing good. We're doing very good. Right, okay, so I feel like we need to start thinking about then the next product that we're going to be releasing soon as well. We need to start thinking of that. And we need this to hurry up. I want to get it as close as possible. Should we review it? Let's outsource the review. We've got another deal as well. Nice little print job on the go. IMS is actually ticking along quite nice, isn't it? I'm quite happy with that. Right, end this then. It's a 4.5. Right, we're almost getting there anyway. We're still heading for bankruptcy. I think that's going to still appear until the month is gone. I think that's what's going to happen. Okay, 6 employees called in sick. That's a shame. A cook is unable to find a stove. Oh yeah, that's something I need to fix, isn't it? Oh, what's going on over here? Not enough ventilation. Oh. Okay, there's a couple of rooms not enough ventilation. We need to sort that out. How hot is it in that room? It's still 21. Right, let me sort out the kitchen area here then. So, just for the sake of this, I think what I'm going to do is furnishings, kitchen. I'll place down... Right, if I move... Right, if I select these two here. Oh man, I keep doing the wrong thing. Move furniture. Rotate it. There we go. Took a while to rotate. We'll drop one there. One there. Oh no, I always forget. Right, you've got to put these in after you place down the stove. There we go. Which means then, for the canteen, which is here, we can place in 2 more bowls, and there's 2 more stoves to work with. Now, in terms of the ventilation on some of these rooms, I want to keep an eye on these because they are at 21 degrees. They have like, the thing is, they don't have ventilation, but the windows are big enough to the point where it kind of cools it down, if that makes sense. It is a weird one. But I definitely need to build like a heating and cooling room. So accept these printing deals. Very simple, very nice, very easy ones to do. Right, okay, another month is gone. How much you make this month? 14 million, so the money's going up. Oh, iMessage has dropped. I think iMessage, we have to call it a day. Right, goodbye iMessage. It did well for us. I mean, come on. It did kind of well. Where's the release dates? It made us 44 million profit. That's not bad, is it? Really? That's not bad. Posting frame. Go for it. Right, how much we make this month? Okay, we made 14 million anyway. Well, we didn't even make anything this month, really. It is what it is, right? Right, we're getting close to it now anyway, so I'm just waiting to be able to skip, or... I think, no, we're at that point where we actually can't skip, aren't we? Because the amount of stuff that is actually going on. Our releases then. So profit last month was the iMessage. This did okay, I suppose. Storage. Right. Right. Let me take a look at the stocks. Which one is the stocks one? Finance, stocks. So all the stocks that we own, this Age Street one is the one that's gone up the most. Details, which we only own 1 in it, so I'm going to buy the others. There we go. Time Industries, all of them are gone up, which means the company's making some sweet money. So that's pretty good. Oh, what's happened here? So you received the... Oh! We've just taken over Flashcamp and received the rights to 5 products. Damn, SENIAC. Well, that's pretty cool. So, the train craft in space, a game, which is when they made it, it's lost 3.8 million. So all the profit it makes next is literally ours. Obviously, minus the amount I've spent on the company. But I spent 5 billion. Oh my goodness me. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, isn't it? Holy smokes. That's a crazy amount. Right, let's get this underway then. So let's mark it in then. Let's announce a release date. Let's do a press build. Not a press build. What's it called? A press release. We do a press build now as well. We'll release that. Then we'll release the other one after. Do some more hosting. Right, the press release has been reviewed. We'll release this as we promote it. Get those bugs out, boys. What are they saying about it anyway? It's still a bit from releasing. It looks amazing and has all the new features. You know it. You freaking know it. Right, some of the heat has been affected by the electronics. Right, is it this room? 34 degrees. Holy moly. Right, I'm going to have to do this then. So my first question is, well, not my first question is, but the first thing I'm thinking is cooling. Now, how would I apply the cooling? Because I can't put these ventilation on walls that don't kind of, where's the ventilator? There we go. That don't go against walls that connected to other walls, if that makes sense. But I can create a small building, industrial strength air conditioning that has cool down the entire building complexes has to be placed above ground. So what if, oh, that wasn't meant to happen. What if I go up a floor and I create like an air conditioning room upstairs? That makes sense. So if I was to get some elevators, or do I use stairs? No, we've got elevators. No, should we use stairs? We haven't used stairs before, like, really, have we? Alright, if I rotate. There we go. So why can't I do that? So how do you place stairs then? Do I need to build the room up above? See, this is where my knowledge stops of stairs. Right, how big is that? Okay, we're doing a 10 by 10. So with that room being up above, aha, there we go. That's how you do it. So 2 staircases there that go straight up, which is cool. We need like a fence, don't we? We need like a something for the for the staircase that makes sense, so people don't fall down it. But anyway, just for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, is that enough that it will cool down? If I put the walls up, you can be able to see it. Is that enough that it will cool down the rooms? That's now gone to 21. That's gone to 21. 21. Do you know what? Yeah. Yeah, okay. It's the first time I've done something like that, and it works so simple and so easy. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm happy with that. Right, okay then. So we're going to wait for the next month before we release it. Hosting deal. Accept. Just take all the deals. So we made 8 million the month before. And we haven't really done anything. If that makes sense. Right, so now the next month, which we're now going to release this. The price of this software is a lot higher than the market average. We're going with that. Don't you tell me anything different. I'll reduce it if it's too much. But I'll go for 100,000 in the marketing budget. Our releases. Seniboard X or XI11. We're going to start printing. And we're going to max it out 500,000. That's how confident I am right now. So printers, get a printing. Please. We got a lot of needs done today. Have they printed it and distributed it already? Well, they've pretty much got all the units there, 500,000, which is good. And my team is now pretty much free to do a ton of things. I mean, designers, they've been free the whole time, the designers, to do the researching for the HD graphics. And I'm surprised nobody else has kind of picked that up and done that. Does that just show how ridiculous that is now become to get that done? Maybe. We got some deals again. Right, I'm accept all three of them. Don't even care what they are or what they do. I'm accepting the deals. So how much I made the previous month? 10 million. Where's that money coming from? So in terms of releases, profit last month, I mean, it's nothing to do with that. It's more the deals that we've got on the go, isn't it? So some of the deals, it's like distribution and royalties. What does royalties come from? Oh, that'll be some of the patterns that we have that are being used in the software. 5 million from the PowerTech D there, which is pretty cool. Deals we got at the bottom here, we got 14 million. It's all coming from hosting, so it'll be nice to keep that going, which is cool. We got another print job in the door, and that's what pays all the bills. So is it time that we build an operating system? Let me just see what would come from it. So if it was a sequel, is it filtered on? Well, no, you can't filter it on companies because it's the only company you got. So if I go for full OS 1, we have everything in there. So we can't really make a better operating system. To be honest, can we? We can't make a better one. Right, what else is there we could actually do? Office software, modding tool. I mean, we could make a computer, to be honest. Use release date, the SENIAC X. Processor. Release date, 2018 was the SENIAC X. There's some really good ones. If I select them all anyway, select everything here. So, case. We don't really have a case, do we? But obviously, we got to filter it to... Okay, so we don't have a case. I feel like we should make a computer. Do we have any memory? We have the SENIAC here. So let me see what we don't have. Full Studio. We have this here, which is technically not ours, because we didn't make it. So I'll go with this one anyway, the one. I just want to go the ones we've made. Graphics card, nothing. So it's a case and a graphics card and a capture card. Case, graphics card, capture card is what we need to get our very own computer up and running. So let's do that then. So, okay, we'll start with the case. Select everything. Motherboard, SENIAC 11. Take less than a year to create. It's going to be... Do we make it in-house? Nah, because we can sell it as well. That'll be another cool thing to do. So, we call it the... Let's call it the SENI... let's call it the SENI Tower X. There we go. It's original IP, right? Have we made one before? We've made the SENIAC case, so if we kind of select it as a sequel, we'll kind of get a little bit of buzz off it. 3 teams thrown in, less than a year to create, develop, go. Right, gotta watch that because it's going up quite quick. But next is the capture card is another one. So select it all. Okay, we can't select it all just yet. SENIAC X. Select it all. Goes all the way to the top. We'll have to watch that getting done. Original IP. Yeah, because we haven't made one before. Approximately 4 years to create. Okay. Okay, getting ready to develop this. So that will drop into outstanding very soon. Boom. Just like that. Okay. So this is a capture card. We'll call it like, I mean, the capture card, like the most famous one is Elgato. So I just call this one the Seni capture. I mean, yeah. The SENI capture. It's can't really get it off. We'll leave the price as it is. I ain't gonna mess around with this kind of stuff. So develop that, get that underway. And then the other one was the graphics card. So original IP, we have nothing. Wow, I honestly felt like I created a graphics card. So select it all. SENI board 11. Approximately 13 years to create. But if I made this, do you realize how much money I could make off this? The default price is that. So if I put like 1,500. Right, that's good. That's good. Right, we call it the SENI. The SENI 3000 JTX. There we go. That's how beastie it's going to be. And develop that. Okay, so it turns out I'm probably not going to be able to create my PC anytime soon, especially when that graphics card takes 12 years to get done. Holy smokes. That's crazy. That's ridiculously crazy. Let's just put it that way. Anyway. So what has this got to get to the PC tower? A 3 and a 5. That's really easy to get done. A 3 and a 5. Okay, right. Next day anyway. So the SENI Board X didn't really make any money. It's not worth the price. Okay, so it could be too expensive for one, which they told me at the beginning it would be too expensive. So if I go $199, so we take $100 off it, and then see what the next month brings us. And hopefully that's all good. The cook still can't find a stove. I must have a lot of cooks then, coming in at like a certain time. People, some of them don't like each other. Oh dear. Oh dear. But we did set up that kind of team thing, didn't we? So, you know, it gets dealt with. I ain't got to worry about it. It was only for the core team anyway. It was only for the core team. Right, let's get the stuff that we're working on right now moved up. I forgot how I move it. I just click and drag. There we go. We made nearly 400,000 of the SENI Board 11. Which they're always slow burners. They do terrible and then they just climb up. And up and up and up. And before you realize it, you're making billions. You are literally making billions. So I'm going to do an outsource review on the SENI Tower X. They say it's a 4.3. We're going to take it a little bit further because we do have the time to kill with this. Right, so we're making more money now. We made 800,000 of the SENI Board 11. So the money's coming in, guys. It's definitely coming in. It's a slow climb, but we will get there. We definitely will get there. What's our stock saying lately? I always forget where the stock sign is. So we've had some. I mean, let's check out the changes. Age Street has gone ridiculously up. 6 Studios has gone up, and Time Industries. We're making them two companies are doing pretty well, and the return we're going to get back off those is really good. So what do we need to make this again? So a 3 and a 5, and we've got a 4 and a 8. Yeah, boy! We made 1.2 million off the SENI Board 11. So we get in there. I told you, man, that they're slow burners. They really are slow burners. Right, we're going to market this. We're going to announce a release date. We're going to do a press release and a press build. And I'll also no, I won't promote it just yet. I'll promote it now. So get as many bugs as you can. We'll release the press release the next month after the press build has gone out. And once that's out the way, the Seni 3000 GTX and the Seni capture card, the design process, is it alpha now? I think it is. That should then start getting done pretty quick. Right, okay, let's accept all and close. They're doing good jobs. Let's accept both of these deals here. Right, we're getting the peeps following now. We're going to release this, get some more hype on the go. We made 34 million in the last month. We made 1.4 million from the Seni Board X, which is really good. I keep calling it the Seni Board X. It's the Seni Board 11. I gotta get my head around that, boys. Gotta get my head around that. Okay, right, so we should now play. Release the Seni Tower X now. Yes, I want to release it. Yes, I want to market it. We'll do 50,000 marketing. I'll print my own copies. Even though it's a case, we're going to print our own cases. There we go. Right, maximize this at 50,000. I don't expect it to sell a lot. iMessages, don't make it for iMessage. Just cancel that. Don't expect to sell a lot, obviously. But, wait, what did I put it on? Yeah, 50,000. How many's in storage? Holy moly. Hosting deals. Okay, accept those. Yeah, so I don't expect it to sell a lot, but I expect it to turn a profit so we make some money back. I mean, I hope. I hope, boys. We've just got to keep our eyes on these two now. See how these go. Oh my goodness me! SENIAC has retired! What has happened? I've retired, guys. I have literally retired. After 45 years of work, your boy SENIAC has finally retired. Who is taking over? Do we have like a SENIAC Junior? My dude's literally retired. Well, that's weird. That's very weird. I don't know what to say. I literally don't know what to say. My dude's retired. That's hilarious, man. My dude has literally retired. Okay, right. Which is kind of actually put a span in the works now because we've lost the HR thing. I'm now going to hire a really good lead for the coding team. So, coders, there we go. Compatibility, amazing, is what we kind of need there. So, Bobby here is amazing compatibility, has a little bit of coding knowledge, which is good to see. So, we'll hire him. There we go. Manage employees. We'll hire him and straight away we'll educate him and put him on a HR management course. So when he comes back, you know it is, boys. He can run that team again. I can't believe my dude's retired. They should at least make like SENIAC Junior arrive. Because my dude's gone. I'm dead. Well, I'm not dead. I'm retired. Why am I here? Why am I still here, guys? Right, how much money we made? We made 400,000 off the Seni Tower X, and that's only 2,000 away from making profit. So we're gonna make some money off that, which is glorious, absolutely glorious. Let's bring these up so we can see how much money they're making. And the Seni capture is almost ready to be thrown into development process. Or into development phase, anyway. So let's go wait for them to all come in. Are the chefs here cooking up a storm now? Yes, they are. Employees are stressed. There's another cook trying to find a stove. I gotta add more stoves in. But come on, we need the design. It's only the design team working on these two products, and no wonder it's kind of slowed down at the minute. Come on, design team, get your booty on the go. Right, can they push this to the end, or are they gonna go home? It's outstanding now, but I feel like we could push it that just tiny wee bit further. Which is exactly what I want. Seni Tower made 600,000. Seni Board 11 made 1.8 million. And Seni Tower made 800,000 this following month. It's doing really well. It's doing really well. There will come a point where the Seni Board 11 just skyrockets. Oh, develop. There we go. So now this is in the development stage right now, so it's all coding units, the Seni capture. So it's just our coding team working on this on their own. The design team can now focus on the Seni 3000 GTX, and already up to 40. What? How many coding units into this? 114. I mean, the rate that just increased, we don't expect it to take that long, but it does slow down towards the end. That's something else as well. So why don't we change the budget for the Seni Board X? So why don't we put in 500,000 in terms of advertising and really push the boat out and try and make as much money as possible. We'll give it a go. We'll see if the marketing team can handle that budget, which I feel like they should be able to. There's a lot of marketing dudes right now just killing the game. We really need up to 400,000. Look at that, 500,000, smashed it. Right, what I'm going to quickly do as well is change this kitchen. So select both of these, move them, rotate, boom. Right, kitchen. Where's the counter? One there, stove, one there, one there. Look how much quicker it took me to do do it this time. There we go. And then we need the canteen. Look at that. Easy, mate. So there's extra stoves now. They shouldn't really complain. They shouldn't really complain. Wow, the City Capture's got 40 coding units already? That's stupid. Right. We put 500,000 into the Seni Board 11, and we've gone from 1.8 million profit to 3.7 million profit. We're getting our name out there right now, guys. We're really pushing our name out. More print jobs, except we're doing it, boys. We are doing this. Right, okay, so where are we at now with this? So they're almost done the physical side of it, and they can all focus on the system side. So the system now should start shooting up, and that will get thrown into the next development stage. Which, that might then slow down our Seni capture, because it might be a lot of coding thrown on this. What does it actually need? Oh no, there is some art units, so the artist can do some work. But it's a lot of coding units, isn't it, guys? It's a lot of coding units. Right, made 2.8 million on the Seni Board 11. 400,000 on the Seni Tower, which is ridiculous. Which is really good right now. Right, both of these, except... Right, this is slowly getting there with the system. So just keep our eye on this. Get ready to develop it just in time. Boom! Developed. Right, which is going to slow down our Seni capture process right now, but we do have 76 coding units thrown into it already, which is ridiculous. Deals, print jobs, except... Right, what's going on with... Oh, a lot of employees are on vacation. What's going on with the... Seni Board 11 right now? Do you know what? We've made 12 million profit. Obviously, that's not taking into account how much it costs us to get it up and running. It's probably like we've made 20 million in sales in total. 71,000 people have bought it. And you figure out how much we made there. So when it's eventually 140 something million people have bought it or in the game, how much does the profit be then? I'm going to change the price a little bit just to kind of play around with it. So if I do 149, we take $50 off it. How's that going to change the price for us? So we made 2.3 million in the last sale. Last month. 2.7 million. So it went down a little bit, but did we sell more copies? Is that what happened? 90,000 active users now. We'll just see how that goes. You just got to try and find that little balance, haven't we? I mean, the demand hasn't skyrocketed just yet. And it could be that there is quite a few other motherboards on the scene at the moment. So everyone's kind of like, we have to wait for the other ones to die out before we can, you know, take it to the next stage. Oh, manage employees. Where's your boy Bobby Burgess? Is that his name? Right. Change roles. He is the leader. And programmer at the same time. Alright, accept door and close. Yeah. But how is the team? Imagine manage teams, coders, HR management. I forgot. Has he done it, the course? How do we find out? I don't know is the answer. I don't know if he's done it. I assume he's done it. I'm assuming he's done it. I take it. Project details, 114. We're at 95. So we're getting there, boys. Your boy is getting there. We are getting there. Okay. So where are we at then? So in terms of the Senate Towers not making any money, we'll end that. End the support. So how much did it make us in total, Senate Tower? 3.4 million. That's not bad. It pays some bills. Let's just put it that way. We're making like between 40 and 50 million a month at the minute, which is glorious. Really nice to see. Hosting for Worm Choker 18. Okay. That's one hell of a name. Right. So Seniboard X 4. Seniboard 11. 4 million. Beautiful. Beautiful. Gotta get to 114. Remember, we're slowly getting there. Slowly but surely. We are getting there. If I see them like run off to have a meeting, where did they go? They went somewhere and I don't even know where they went. Are they back? Yeah, they're back. So we're over the 100 coding stage right now. Only 14 more units to be thrown into it, which is glorious. How many art units need to go into this Seni 3000? 39, and we're almost there for that, which is that's crazier to think about that. Right, accept all and close. We've taken over Sick LLC, and even though we've taken them over, we've actually we didn't lose money. So we're taking them over, which is good. With your patent for VR game engine has expired, and a few people are calling it sick as well. Hosting, accept Rooney. Right, let's take a look at the companies and let's get some distribution deals on the table. So it'll be nice to know who's making the most amount of money lately. Ooh. This Macro Corp here, one product. It's a graphics card. Do you know what? That's even crazier because we're about to create a graphics card right now, and if that one company who's released only one product has become the most profitable company from releasing a graphics card, then we're doing the right thing right now by creating a Seni 3000 GTX. But I want a piece of that pie. Off a distribution deal. So they come at 3.8%. I come at 3.9%. They've accepted my offer. I am taking the money off those guys right now. I'm going to be taking some money off those guys. So what's my distribution? 50, there we go, 53 million. So let's see what the next month will bring us. Now we got like a percentage of those guys' sales, which you know is going through the roof at the minute. So it goes to 54. Okay, it didn't actually increase that much, but is that because then we lost some deals from other people? Interesting. We'll see how that goes. Maybe they're actually not sending as much. Who knows? Let's take a look at all software. And profit. Is there a section for profit like last month? I don't think there is there? Active users. This is always an easy one to go with. So details on this, which is find the owner, Giant Inc. And we already have a distribution deal with them, so we are making money. So the next one, Powertech, is that marker we just kind of took a look at. Then is the Slide Studios, which details find the owner. Where's the owner? Up here. We don't have a distribution deal with those. So offer, accept demand. I have to. They come back at 4. I say 4.2. They've accepted our offer. Yeah. Right, so we're pretty much doing deals with companies who are making money at the minute. So distribution, 64 million is what we're making right now, which is glorious. Okay, right, back into the game. Let's get our heads back into the game, guys. So we're still making money with the SENIAC 11. The SENIAC capture's almost there. So we're going to review this. We're going to do an outsource review. Oh, we got a load of deals here at the minute. Except all of those. All of them. So the reviews are done. The reviews are now in. 6.4 out of 10. Nice. We do have a couple of bugs in there. Well, we should be able to get them out anyway. Well, we will do in our next dev stage. The bathroom facilities are atrocious. My job is not fulfilling. Excuse me? You have glorious bathroom facilities. There is many. I mean, there are like terrible rooms that are quite eerie. I need to do something better in these, don't I? Right, what if I merge the rooms? Got rid of that furniture. And then obviously I can place a window there because that's not actually the toilet. They've got individual rooms, but I think it might add a little bit of extra pizzazz to the room. Why is it now they're already complaining about bathroom facilities? How nice do you want me to make these bathrooms? Freaking folios. Anyway, we can now get to the next stage. So let me market it. So announce a release date. Press release. We'll work on. Press build. And then we'll promote it into the next stage. So see what they say about that then. We're getting the followers now for the SENIAC capture. What they saying about it. We haven't really heard about the SENIAC capture. Looks amazing. Has new features. It's still a bit way out from releasing. Fine. Lots of deals to jump on. We're making nearly 100 million in profit. Look at our distribution, just like 76 million, then 86, then 92, just going up and up and up. Same with our deals, 26, 33, 38. It's just going up. We're coming back, boys. We're making the greatest comeback in history ever. What's his room saying right now? Compared to this room, there's a little bit of a difference. I mean, they complain. They always complain. Leave me alone. I'm probably going to have to redo the whole bathroom areas. I might make something, make it a little bit more luxurious. I think that would be the best thing for me to do. Add a little bit of extra luxury in those bathrooms. See how things go. See how things go. Ooh, thunder and the lightning. Very, very frightening. So the SENIAC 11, it just still ticks over. Doesn't make a lot of money. I mean, I say that, it makes a lot of money. But not like the billions that we've seen in the past. Maybe the trend for motherboards is completely out the window. Maybe so. Right, we're going to wait for this next month. We're going to release this press release. We're going to release the SENI capture. We're going to do a budget of 200,000. There we go. We'll print our own copies. Start printing. We'll max it out at 100,000. Easy, boys. Easy. Oh, SENI Tower X can go. Right, there we go. Get that done. So they can focus all their efforts now on the SENI 3000 GTX. So here's the marketing that we need to glance at, take a look at. We're getting closer to researching the graphics card, HDR support. We're getting there, guys. We're slowly getting there. Right, wait for this month to end. And boom! We just made 6.1 million in the first month for the SENI capture, which uses, I think it uses the SENI board 11. So that's increased the sales for that too, which is glorious. So how much are we now making? We just had the best sales month in a while. 138 billion. That's really good. Really impressed with that. Really am impressed with that, with where it's now going. We've got healthy growth coming in right now. We do have some proper healthy growth, which is dope. Another month is about to end. You ready? Boom! And we sold even more? 183 million? Distribution deals is up again. Our normal deals are up again. Everything's on the up. We made 12 million from the SENI capture, 6 million from the SENI board 11. It's all heading in the right direction. The only downside is my dude retired. How freaking dare he retire? Damn, son. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? My dude retired. I can't get over that. But next episode, guys, I'm going to try and work with making some better bathrooms and stuff like that, kind of get that sorted. A lot of you guys have been asking that I kind of set up a night team, and I think I might do that, to be honest. I might set up a little night team, maybe create like an upstairs room where it's just like a general team that comes in and just like ticks along and works on stuff. So I can reduce the hours for our normal team so they're not being overworked, if that makes sense. We just made 239 million because the SENI capture made 17 million, 7 million for the SENI board 11. It's all going in the right place right now. So our releases, the SENI board 11 here. The SENI board X was $200. So the SENI board 11 is $149. We'll change the price to $200 of this as well. So it was the same price. So we can make a little bit extra cash money. The SENI capture's 558. Now, if I change the price of this to be 600, we'll go through one more month to see how that changes, if that was the right thing to do or not. Yeah, that would be interesting. That would be interesting to find out. And then I think we'll call it a day. It's been a crazy one. It literally has been a crazy one today, guys. They didn't quite finish the marketing for the SENI board 11 this month around. I think because they had like a couple of meetings in the same month, which is a shame. But boom! Hold on, accept the close. We made 21 million in profit. 4 million in profit there, which is good. Not as much as the previous month for SENI board 11, but we did up the price, so understandable. But we made another big record-breaking month recently. 275 million. I mean, not a record-breaking month in terms of the most we've ever earned, but recently, we're just growing. We're on the up, guys. We're on legit the up right now. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. What's our servers like? 25% load. Damn, boy. Well, a lot of it is for iMessage. I mean, that bandwidth will eventually come down anyway. But we slowly get there, and at some point, we'll eventually do the researching for graphics card HDR support. At some point, we'll get that done. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Software Inc. If you did, smash the like button down below. Until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.